One.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Cavaliers leading. They've got Kobe Bryant, Russell Westbrook out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Parker in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's in there.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Bryant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Nash. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Frazier. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Reed's checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Curry. Johnson, he's checked in for Cleveland. George comes in for Wade. Here's Frazier. Pass to Bryant. And here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
That free throw good from Levine. Now, Levine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Chicago. Irving comes in for Frazier. Here's Nash. George outside. To the inside. Paul. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 6th assist of the night. Reed passes to Irving. Kicks it out to Westbrook from downtown. Paul George pulls down the board. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Here's Paul. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Johnson against Levine. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And that one drops for him.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Nash. Back to Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm finally after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And he's good on the second.
I've been watching his game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
Now here's Reed. Outside for Levine. Here's Morant. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles on a shot. The beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, and Reed with a block. Right side Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
The Cavs trailing. Out to the right wing. Here's Betrayed. No good off the back of the rim.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Levine finds Reed. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And really strong at the line since the break.
At the line for
First one falls for him. Morant, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Paul against Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Damian Lillard picks one up.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And he makes the first. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Now here's Paul. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Paul for 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Here's Chicago now. They're on a 19-6 run. Morant with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Levine, and he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Here's Paul. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Paul's got 19 points.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Some changes for Chicago. Ball, he's checked in for Reed. And Irving is subbed in for Levine. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Paul George at the line for
George hits them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Irving finds Morant. Back to Irving. Out to Fox. Three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Cavaliers shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Offensive rebound. Chicago leading. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
And he's going for the lob.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
The Bulls shooting around 53% in the fourth. The floater. That shot missing. And it's Cleveland the other way. And now the Cavaliers on the break. B-Train no good. The Bulls shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Matherin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
At the line for Chicago, Matherin. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Now here's George. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's B-Train. He can't get that one to fall. Morant with a defensive effort. Here's Bryant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe Bryant. One
free throw good. Bryant. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. George against Irving. Got it.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
Morant, the pass to Irving. It's stolen.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
George's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Stepping stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Paul. Oh, ripped away. Here's Bryant inside. Defended by Lillard. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Ball.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Irving. No good. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.